Wherever you go, no matter what the weather, always bring your own sunshine. I believe in creating your own happiness. I think it's easy to be unhappy because there is flaw in everything. But I think it's just a lazy way out. I have this morning ritual that every day I sit down in my living room and write about everything that I love about my life. It's not really that elaborate. Like, the list is quite simple. This morning, I wrote about how much I love waking up to the smell of coffee that Mike, my boyfriend, made for me. How grateful I was that the sun came out today. How good it felt to be sore from the running and home workout I did with my best friend Mayjoy yesterday. I once had a teacher who would always tell me, when faced with a decision, choose life. I took this to mean make the decision in the direction of expansion, creativity, joy, life. In my morning ritual, after I write everything I love about my life, after I've gotten into a juicy state of appreciation, I then direct the energy forward by writing everything I want in my life. I want inspiration for a new project I'm working on. I want to stay healthy and live long, not just survive and get by the everyday mundane of life, but actually live. Happiness is and will be the most cherished, yet most elusive of all human desires. Day in and day out, many search for happiness, but end the day empty-handed. Happiness isn't something that someone gives us, nor is it something that we have to have permission for. Happiness is a state of mind that is created from within. And people would tell you, we don't have time. Who has time to feel good? We have work to do. But really, aren't the simple pleasures in life what create the moments you savor? In a world made suddenly smaller, little things became big. A dog, a plant, a friend, an exercise, a flower. We rediscover the value and connections with a new intensity. And we found solace in the things we used to take for granted. How many times, when finding yourself in a difficult situation, you heard something like, you just need to go somewhere, change your environment, and meet new people? I know in my experience that such advice can be annoying. Going through hard times, you rather expect help, compassion, or at least something more practical rather than, you should travel.
May buntag, ma'am. Mayong pag-abot din sa among Bojo River. Welcome. Thank you. Salamat, ate.
However, the surprising truth is that this is probably one of the most useful and practical pieces of advice you can receive.
Okay, perfect. Salamat.
When you board a plane or fly overseas, or at least head to the neighboring town where you have never been before, you almost immediately start to feel your problems fade. Out of sight, out of mind, as the saying goes. And pulling yourself out of the environment where everything reminds you of your misfortunes can be curative. Of course, I'm not saying the easiest way to feel better is to escape from problems. I rather mean that taking a break, allowing yourself to breathe in some fresh air, can give you a new perspective, or at least distract your mind from ruminating on the same situation over and over again. Having a good rest is a necessary condition of any recovery, and your mind definitely needs rest from time to time. Besides, when traveling, you learn to live in the moment. Enjoy your life, live in the moment is the phrase usually associated with doing all kinds of reckless things and is often used by hysterically optimistic positive thinking people around their 30s. However, living in the moment might imply something more than swimming with sharks naked or jumping off a cliff. You might feel the moment as you watch the sunrise over the horizon. You might feel it when contemplating the grandeur of the mountains in front of you. You might live in the moment when you find yourself sipping hot chocolate in a local cafe. Every new experience, every impression you have is a gateway to the present moment. And this moment can be what you need to recover from a long period of stress and loss. You don't have to go far to experience happiness of seeing new things or relaxing your mind and spirit. In fact, now is the best time to explore nearby travel destinations in your local area. Amid the current COVID-19 health crisis, small businesses are being hit hardest by the economic fallout of the pandemic. Unprecedented lockdown measures enacted to contain the spread of the coronavirus have resulted in supply chain disruptions and a massive drop in demand in most sectors. The rules may seem strict, but this is the only way we can restart business safely. Until a vaccine is widely available, we will have to live with the virus. There are people whose lives and livelihoods depend on travel. So when you decide to eat at a restaurant with a view or stay at a hotel, you are helping revive an industry. It would have been easy to remember this time as a terrible sinkhole, a time of being glued to the TV and the consistently bad news that seemed to be escalating. Don't let the weather destroy your mood today. Bring your own sunshine with you and let the sun rays coming from you hit everyone you meet today. Become so powerful, so magnetic, so attractive, so positive that the universe has no choice but to deliver you the life of your dreams.